You know these kids ain't shit. Episode 14, I know I'm raising a psycho. My baby come in the living room last night. She says, Daddy, have you ever hit a body? What? Who you been talking to, little girl? I said, of course not, Scoot. I ain't never hit nobody. Why you ask me something like that? She said, ask Siri how to hide a body. I said, get your little ass out my face. I ain't asking Siri nothing like that. What's going on? She said, Daddy, there was an accident. When I tell you my heart sunk, Brother! Brother! I thought she killed her brother. I'm not going to lie to you. He come running in the living room. What's wrong, Daddy? What's wrong? I'm like, baby, are you okay? I'm touching him. He's good. I said, Scoot, what are you talking about? What accident? This little girl turned around, starts walking to her room. She said, you already know too much. Get your little ass over here. What you mean I already know too much? Come here. When I tell you this little girl walked over to me, put her finger on my lip, she goes, shh. The less you know, the better. Get your little ass out my face. What's going on? This little girl go into her room, bring her Barbie doll, head off. I said, what happened? She said, I told you it was an accident. They're about to be an accident. Welcome back. Kids ain't shit. My 4-year-old is like a refrigerator. She ain't gonna keep nothing long. She will sell you out in a quick minute. To all her little toddler friends, if you ever see this, don't do nothing around her because she gonna tell on you. She come running in the living room last night. She says, Daddy, Daddy, what, baby? Bubba's using your deodorant. I'm like, I don't care. She's like, yeah, but I don't think it's the right way. I go taking off to the bathroom. When I walk into my son's bathroom, my man has his micro mini machine and his marbles in his hand with my deodorant just up and down. Hey, man, he jumped back. What are you doing? Dad, you told me to use deodorant for places that stink. No, the hell I did not. I told you only under your armpits, big dog. I said, if you do, Lolly, and your marbles stink, jump your little ass in the shower. Don't use my deodorant to paintbrush your no-nos. I can't. What? Who does that? This is why I tell y'all kids ain't shit, because they like a refrigerator. They can't keep nothing long. We're standing in line to check out. Yes, at Walmart. Focus. My daughter says, Dad, I got to use the bathroom. I said, 1 or number 2? She said, number 2. I said, can I pay? And then I'll take you to the bathroom. Can you hold it? She said, yeah, Daddy, I'm good. I said, okay, good. We get up there. We're checking out. The cashier's super nice. She looks at my daughter. She says, how are you? My daughter says, I'm doing good, but I got a bit of a turtle head. The cashier looks confused, so she asked my daughter, she said, baby, what is a turtle head? When I tell you, this little girl said, you know, when my poop's playing peekaboo. Shut up! The woman looks at me and she's like, you need to take her to the restroom. I just asked her, okay? My poop is playing peekaboo. Shut your little ass up. I'm never going back to Walmart. I got to find a new spot. They know me. They know I can't go back there no more. Playing peekaboo. Damn turtle head. I tell y'all these kids ain't shit. Episode 9, I'm raising a psycho. Me and my son are wrestling in the floor last night. I put his little ass in a guillotine just because sometimes you got to remind your kids you are not to be messed with. Out of nowhere, my daughter jumps off the couch and just, whoo, elbows me in the top of the head. I'm like, oh, shit. I started seeing stars and Tweety birds. Shit was not good. I jump up. I'm like, that's it, little girl. You have just assaulted a government official. Your little ass is going to jail tonight. This girl runs over, grabs my phone, chucks it at me. She said, go on, call the police, Daddy. I said, girl, if I call the police, you're going to jail tonight. Her little ass flops in the floor, grabs her face and says, why you hit me, Daddy? Why you hit me? I said, Scoop, get your little ass out the floor. I ain't even put my hands on you. She said, but that ain't what I'm going to tell the police when they show up. I said, little girl, get out my face. You know the police ain't going to believe you. She said, they going to believe you over a 5-year-old little girl crying. Get your little ass out this floor and go to your room. You going to do me like that? She stood up, laughed, and said, when you got it, you got it. Shut your little ass. This is why I tell y'all these kids ain't shit. Episode 6, I'm raising a psycho. My daughter comes to me. She says, Dad, I want chicken nuggets. I said, well, want one hand and shit in the other, baby, and see which one gets full faster. She says, wow, you just can't be serious for nothing. I'm like, okay, Scoop, but no, we're not doing chicken nuggets today. She's like, so this is what not being loved feels like. Shut your little ass up. You know I love you. We're not doing chicken nuggets today. So we go to McDonald's so I can get my daughter a chicken nugget Happy Meal. My daughter is obsessed with the McDonald's barbecue sauce. She won't eat chicken nuggets with anything else. We get our food, we get going down the road. All of a sudden, Scoot's like, Dad, stop the car. I slam on brake. What? She said, they only gave me 1 barbecue sauce. I'm like, really? I said, you don't need more than 1. You good. Everything is fine. She said, oh, no, it ain't. Rolls the window down and throws the Happy Meal out the window. Scoot, what in the hell? I'm going to whip your lawyer. Are you trying to get me to go to jail? She said, they must not know who I am, Daddy. Ain't nobody gonna know who you are. If you throw something else out this window, I'm gonna tear your little ass up. I said, you ain't shit. And she said, neither are you. I told y'all these kids ain't shit. Welcome to another episode of I'm Raising a Psycho. I'm in the living room. I hear my 5-year-old, my baby, say, no, followed by a loud thump on my wall. I go running into the bathroom. I'm like, Scoot, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you hitting stuff on my wall? She said, I smacked the baby against the wall. I said, Scoot, why did you smack your baby against the wall? She said, because of her mouth. Baby, she's fake. She ain't talk to you. My daughter says, you wasn't in here, Dad. I heard what she said. I'm like, okay, baby. Okay, just for shits and giggles. What did she say? She's like, well, I was putting clothes on her. She looked at me and she said, I ain't wearing this shit. And we don't talk like that in this house. So I smacked her against the wall. I like, Scoot, the baby didn't say that to you. I said, you got a vivid imagination. You need to stop. You don't get to hit your baby like that. When I tell you, this little girl looked at me and she said, Dad, you raise your kids the way you want to, and I'll raise mine the way I want to. I'm about to raise you right now, up against this wall when I whip your little ass. You don't get to say something else. This is why I tell y'all kids ain't shit. Episode 5, I'm raising a psycho and a little smart ass. My daughter sitting on the couch. She's like, Daddy, I want a snack. Okay, baby, your legs broke? No. I said, well, get your little ass off the couch and go get a snack, baby. We got food in there. She gets off the couch, goes into the kitchen. I don't hear nothing else. I don't like quiet inside my house. Quiet in my house with my little hellions make me nervous inside. I get up, go into the kitchen. When I tell you this little girl is dead ass dipping strawberries in Duke's mayonnaise, just Scoot, what in the Satan get your ass out my daughter hell are you doing in here? She said, Daddy, do your eyes work? I'm like, of course they work, Scoot. Why? She said, then what it look like I'm doing? I said, it look like I'm about to tear your little ass up if you don't quit with that mouth of yours. I said, quit being nasty, put that Duke's mayonnaise up, and find a better snack. This little girl looked at me and she said, Daddy, your legs broke? I said, no, honey, they not broke. She said, then walk back in the living room. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Come here. Come here. Oh, come here. Let me take my belt off. Say something else. Now, y'all know these kids ain't shit. And I take most of the responsibility for how mouthy my babies are. But if you see us out in public and you do something funky, I'm not responsible for what my kids say. We're standing in the checkout line at Walmart. Yes, I know. Kick rocks, focus. There's a lady in front of us. She's got an absolute swamp donkey on her back. A big old bottom. But her pants say bleed. B-L-E-E-D. My son looks at me. He says, Daddy, why her butt say bleed? Shut your ass up, man. They don't. They say blessed. You just couldn't see the SS because they fighting to breathe right now. Well, she confirmed that they said blessed when she put her whole hand in her ass. And I'm only assuming she was double dipping in her chocolate starfish because she was wet down there a little bit too long. She comes up and goes, ew. It made me damn gag. When I tell you my son didn't even miss a damn beat when he looked at me, he said, Daddy, that thing don't need to be blessed. That thing need to be washed. Shut your ass up, please. Shut your ass up. You don't need to be. Shut up. I tell y'all these kids ain't shit. Episode 15, I know I'm raising a psycho. I took my daughter and my son to their favorite Mexican restaurant last night. The waitress sits us down at the table. At the table next to us happens to be a man and woman doing their own thing. Out of nowhere, this woman farted so loud, she jumped. It must have scared the shit out of her. It sounded like somebody set a firework off in a duck's ass. It was god awful. I'm like, good Lord. I'm trying not to make a scene. My son is laughing. My daughter leans across the table. She's like, that didn't sound like a misfire, Dad. Shut up, Scoot. Shut up. Well, then the smell come, and I am pretty sure that this woman has smuggled a dead skunk in her ass. I'm dry heaving. My daughter looks at me, and she's like, is that bacon and cheese, Daddy? Shut up, Scoot. Put your tongue back in your mouth. You don't taste that. My little girl gets up off the chair, goes over to this woman, hands her a napkin, and says, ma'am, this is for the mess in your panties, and I'll pray for what's dead in your stomach. Scoot, get your little ass back over here. That woman's face was so red, ma'am, I'm sorry. Scoot, stop! I tell y'all these kids ain't shit. Episode 16, I know I'm raising a psycho. I had to take my daughter clothes shopping this morning because, you know, I don't got nothing to wear, Daddy. When we get inside the store, her little ass thought it would be cute to hide in the little clothes rack. Well, she completely disappears. Scares the shit out of me. Scoot! Scoot! Scoot, I swear. 1, 2, 3. From inside the clothes rack, I hear 4, 5, 6, 7. Scoot, get your little ass out that goddamn clothes rack. She come out. Let me know if you want me to keep counting, Daddy. I know you get stuck on bigger numbers. Shut your little ass up. Say something else. I said, Scoot, stop disappearing. I said, there are crazy men out here that will come and take you. When I tell you this little girl reached inside of her Minnie Mouse pocketbook, pulled out a pocket knife, and she said, not unless they want to see the inside of their pee-pee. Scoot, where the hell did you get a knife? I found it. Give me the goddamn knife. I said, you can't be out here with a knife. You're 5 years old. She said, well, I gotta protect myself. I said, your little ass is gonna need protecting. If you don't quit running your mouth, I'm gonna tear it up. Stop it. I tell y'all, these kids ain't shit. Episode 12, I know I'm raising a psycho. I had to take my baby to Walmart this morning to get her some new panties. Yes, I know. Focus. We get inside Walmart, take her to the panty section. I'm like, Scoot, you wear a size 6, pick out any pack you want. I'm gonna walk right across the aisle, grab Bubba his boxers. Y'all be good to go. Turn my back, 15, 20 seconds. 15, 20 seconds, turn back around. This little girl is ass naked in the aisle. Scoot, what in the hell are you doing? What it look like, Daddy? Trying on panties. Little girl, if you don't put your damn pants back on, you don't try on panties. You grab the whole pack. Look, Scoot, why in the hell would you be trying on panties in Walmart? I need to see if they fit. Oh, they gonna fit all right, because you're not gonna have no ass for them to cover if you don't put your pants on. Who am I raising? Man, trying to pants. I tell y'all, these kids ain't shit. Episode 13, I know I'm raising a psycho. I walk past my daughter's room and I overhear her say, ooh, that looks nice. He's gonna love that. I damn near SWAT kicked open the door. This little girl is painting her Barbie doll's hoo-ha. Scoot, what in the hell are you doing? What does it look like, Dad? It looks like you're using fingernail polish to paint your Barbie doll's giraffe lips. Why? She's got a date with Ken later and we gotta make sure it looks good. Little girl, we are not running a Barbie doll whorehouse in this home. Put some clothes on that Barbie doll and quit being weird. This little girl looked at me and she said, Daddy, you're a boy. You don't get to tell us girls what we do with our lady parts. Little girl, if you don't quit playing with me and put some clothes on that Barbie doll and stop, I don't care nothing about yours or her lady parts, but I can assure you, neither one of y'all will be showing off anything in the future in this home. This little girl looked at me and she said, I didn't ask for your opinion. No, but you're about to get this ass whooping.